it is time to bounce back and get the 3 points. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season. What's up, people? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to a match preview, another London derby, as we welcome Brentford to the Emirates Stadium on Wednesday. Wow, 3 London derbies in a row. Interesting. Anyway, how you guys feeling? To be honest, I am still disappointed in that Chelsea's result. I can't believe we couldn't beat 10 men, and Chelsea actually looked the better team. And I think if it was 11v11, we would have lost that game. But yeah, it could be worse. We took a point. Could have been worse, but very disappointed with that result. And I'm very happy that this coming game on Wednesday, it will give us a chance to win, shake off that awful performance against Chelsea, get the 3 points, move on, and forget about that. This should be an easy game. It should be a winnable game, and it's a must-win game because we have Man City right behind us. Brentford, all respect to them, but they're not doing that well in the league, and the game being at home should be easy 3 points. I think the last time Brentford beat us at home was back in 1938. So yeah, 1938. How old were you back then? But yeah, right now we are currently 5 points clear, but by the time we play, we could be only 2 points ahead because Man City play Fulham on Tuesday. It's going to be a tough game for them, but I think Man City is going to win that game. So hypothetically, we could only be 2 points ahead while playing this game. That's a very narrow lead when you think about it. So yeah, it's a must-win game for us. So in the last game, Saliba did not play for us, did not feature for the team. Apparently, he got a knock in training. I don't know how you get a knock in training, but that it has to go down to Mikel Arteta. I think his intensity in training is just too much. That's all these injuries that are happening to us. There's something not adding up. There's something wrong, either by how we play, our style of play, the intensity of our play, and the intensity of the training, and lack of squad rotation. So yeah, I don't think Saliba will be. I think it's not serious. He could be back for this game, but either way, I would not want to see him starting this game. Let him have the rest, and because we have an even more tougher game coming this weekend against Aston Villa away from home. So give the boy the rest he deserves. Other than that, I think the only player we should be worried about from Brentford should be their striker, Igor Diago. Very good player. I think he has already 10 goals this season already in the Premier League. Insane statistics. So that's the only player we should be worried about. But I have no doubt our defense should be comfortable in keeping him out of our net. Other players that are, I don't expect them to see featuring in this game is Trossard. He's still out with a muscular injury, and Havertz as well, still out. We don't know when he's going to come back. But on the bright side, we should be glad that most of our players are back. Odegaard is back. Madueke is back. Gyökeres is back. Jesus is back. So that's pretty. That's pretty good. It will give us a lot of options and a lot of squad depth for that. So before I get into the predicted lineup, you have to keep in mind that we have a very tough game coming up this weekend away at Aston Villa. So I need to see some rotation. There's a lot of players that have played so many minutes, and this will be a perfect chance to give the boys some rest. I expect to see Timber rested. He's played a lot of minutes this season. Timber is just incredible. Like his fitness is just incredible. Coming back from an injury, an ACL injury, and playing all, those many minutes, and he's still going strong. He's an incredible athlete. I expect to see Ben White back. I really feel bad for Ben White because before Timber arrived, Ben White was good. He got the job done, and he was very good going forward, especially. But Timber is just levels above him, and that has kind of just pushed him to the side. But he's still a very good player. So yeah, I expect him to start against Brentford. Our centre back pairing, we don't really have an option, so we just have to keep Mosquera and Nkapia in there. As I said, even if Saliba will be fit to start this game, give him the rest he deserves. Keep him fit for the Aston Villa game. Mosquera, in particular, he needs to improve. He was very poor against Chelsea, always giving the ball away. He was uncomposed, and the goal that we conceded, it was his fault. He should be marking the back post. I don't know what he was doing. Nkapia also almost got caught out, but a lot of these players, they need consistent playing time to shake off that roughness around the edge. People who play football, they understand what I'm saying. You just can't come from the bench and be good right away. You need to play a little bit, get the rustiness off, and then build on from that. Left back, I expect to see Lewis Kelly start. Now he did not have a good game against Chelsea, and I think some of that is due to his lack of playing time, because we all know last season MLS, Lewis Kelly was one of the best left backs in the league. He was starting games for England. He was playing in the Bernabeu against Madrid bowling. So yeah, he's a good player. It's just that he hasn't been playing that well, and he needs to get consistent game time. A perfect opportunity to rest Calafiori. And also, if he was to play on Wednesday and gets a yellow card, he would miss the game at the weekend. We do not want that. So Calafiori out, Lewis Kelly in. In the middle, I expect to see Zubi start. He needs to improve. He was horrible. He was poor against Chelsea. I need to see him improving. He should have a better game because we'll definitely dominate the ball. I think he does well in games where we dominate the ball, and he has enough time to find the passes and all that. But if we are under pressure against a physical team, he is not good. Rice should also play, although I would really like to see Rice rested. I don't think he will, but he has also played a lot of minutes. So if I was him, I would start him first half, and then if we're doing well, but then take him off, bring Nogadin or somebody else. Rice starts, and then Odegaard comes in. He needs to get some minutes in his legs. He was back against Chelsea, looked alright. He didn't really do that much, but you can see he wants to get involved. So yeah, this would be a perfect game for him to come in, get some minutes, shake off that rustiness. He hasn't played football for a long time, and we need him to be on his best. Our attacking players, I am gonna move Eze to the left. Now, he did not have a good game against Chelsea, but so did almost the whole team. So this will be a perfect opportunity for him to get back to his best. We know he's a good player. So yeah, I'll take Martinelli off, probably bring him in the second half. I think Martinelli does well when coming off the bench anyway. And yeah, on the right, I would put Madueke over Saka. Saka has been horrible this season. I don't know what's going on with the guy. He's been awful. So yeah, put him on the bench. Maybe he needs some rest. Put Madueke in there. He's hungry. He needs to prove his worth. So yeah, put him in there. Let him do his thing. And our striker, we need to. I'm gonna start Gyökeres up there. We need him. He just came back from injury, so we need to get some minutes in his leg before the big games at the weekend and in the Champions League. I expect him to have a good game. He's also very hungry. He hasn't performed to his standards, because when we bought him, he was the highest goal scorer in Europe. So yeah, he's really underperforming, but looking at the context of his season, he hasn't done that bad, but it's time for him to actually step up and outperform more. But also, I don't really want to judge him too much because our wingers, they don't really create much for him anyway, so he just left to feed off scraps. um I don't know. We need to change the system or something because our wingers, especially Saka, who noticed that when Gyökeres came in, Saka all of a sudden just got selfish. He was trying to shoot from weird angles instead of just playing the ball across the box to Gyökeres. Maybe I'm judging this or I'm seeing this too deeply, but for some reason, Saka never wants to pass to Gyökeres. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just how I see it. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's hope the boys get a comfortable win. I expect a 3-0 win. I expect Gyökeres to bag a brace and Eze to bag 1 goal. Other than that, let's win, and I will see you guys after the match. Peace.